Okay, Greg, here we are another year.
Another one.
and tell us what's new and important this year.
Well, what's new and important, PaperWeek it's the 102nd edition of the event. So our efforts are to consistently renew the program and make sure that we're up to date with what's important to the sector in terms of its traditional products. And with the program committee that's in place, I think we did an amazing job. I mean, we really have the key sectors represented and some of the key elements that are so crucial to the operations being competitive. And we're very happy with the turnout in terms of mill companies, which is always, you got to make sure you're relevant to these guys because they've got a lot of fires to put out and things like that. So that's been really great. And one of the very, I guess the new item is that we've decided to combine a new conference in combination with PaperWeek, which we've called BIOFOR International, which already obviously stands for bio products from the forest industry. And so that's going to run simultaneously to the event. And the idea there is to have a unique platform where the forest products and the bioeconomy can converge, and this was the ideal opportunity to do it. So we're really pleased with that.
And this has been developing for some years, I guess, but what prompted the sort of the BIOFOR inclusion?
Well, as you say, I mean, we've had segments, from the transformative aspects of the industry represented into the program. So we had the biorefinery symposium, which turned into a summit, and we had sessions that were organized by the IFIT program from Natural Resources Canada, and it got to a point where we thought this is getting bigger and bigger, and we need to make sure we combine that into one event. And we went ahead this year and thought it was the right timing, and went with BIOFOR. So that was what prompted everything else.
And you're, as you say, you're sort of customizing presentations for individual companies, pulp and paper companies. Tell me about the importance of that. That sounds like quite a radical move.
Yeah, it's a radical move, and I think it's, again, I was talking about some of the aspects that are unique, and this is certainly one of them. So I was alluding to the fact that you need to be relevant, and that really is what goes along with that kind of thinking. Is we have a great program, and we have a program committee that looks at making sure that the trends and the topics that are important are being discussed. But in some instances, you need that little extra where some of these companies will want to dedicate a specific time to get some of their superintendents and their engineers to leave the mill, which is not always easy these days. So we've concentrated that program into one day, and we've really looked at how can some of the key topics in the program be adjusted in a way that is customized for those companies. So I think it's actually taking the whole format of a conference to another level, and this is a first. So we'll be able to do and monitor that and see how that went along. But that's the approach.
And this year, what are those key topics?
Well, obviously, reliability is at the top, and so with each segment that we've discussed with them, reliability came back. And surprisingly enough, as much as the technical aspects are always there, and you want to make sure that some of the operations are run at a optimal pace, the management aspects, the workforce renewal aspects, and the safety aspects are, you can tell, it's crucial to all of these managers that are here today. And so when we discussed what type of program would really be catered to them and to their people, a lot of the management in terms of change management, in terms of leadership, and how to get some of these technical engineers that have been brought into the industry wearing a very technical hat now have to combine management skills, and that we can sense that's a need in the industry where we continuously need to improve.
And has mill attendance gone up this year?
It's gone up by absolutely. I mean, we've got some of these companies that are having these customized days. Has been great for attendance. So it's on the rise, and and pre-registration is up again this year. So the tendency that we've been able to establish over the last 3 or 4 years is continuing. We're really happy about that.
Well, we look forward to a good PaperWeek.
Thank you very much. And BIOFOR as well.
And BIOFOR too, okay.